There's not much room there.
What did she say? Oh yeah, they're in the apartment. You gotta hurry because it's not today.
You gotta grab it pretty soon.
All right. I want to welcome everybody to the third annual National Bass Classic. For those of you who don't know me, I'm John Barone. I'm the president of National Bass. Mike and Lynn Peterson, my co-owners, my wife Marla, 4 of us own National Bass, and we're just having a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to have a lot of fun with this. We have our staff is here. We've got some people here that I'd like to kind of introduce as quickly as we could. Cal Tatum, standing over here in the corner. He is the managing editor of National Bass West, or NBW News, the newspaper you guys got today. The publication today is the first. This is the first edition. We'll be publishing once a month. Try to get as much of this stuff in about you guys as we can. And once a month we'll be at the different tackle stores. We'll be at the tournaments. We'll have them at just as many places as we can. I want to thank AIM Marine, Bass World West, Pro Soft Bait, Maxima, Mojo Fishing Weights, Famous Lures, Phoenix Rod, Whitecap. Whitecap is the guys that did the t-shirts for us. Frank Motors down in San Diego. Skeeter Boats, Yamaha Motors, Revenge Baits. If you guys aren't using Revenge Baits, you guys are really missing out on some quality baits. Extreme Angler up in the Delta. We picked up a new region up there. Some of you might know Alton Fort. They're running that region up there. Jor Brothers, Preferred Plastics line, been coming out to the tournaments bringing us plastics. The other thing I want to bring up while we're sitting here is that next season, the Diamond Valley region is another region that we just opened, and it will be 100% payback. I ran the tournament last weekend. We had 23 boats. First place took home, I want to say $2,655 for 23 boats. Fifth place took home over $400. Second, I believe, was around $1,500 and $1,100. The payback was somewhere in that range. So the San Diego region, for those of you that fish the San Diego region, that's going to be 100% payback. We managed to pick up a couple of sponsors. Actually, AIM Marine is sponsoring both of those regions, and he wants us to pay it all back. So we are. It's a pretty good deal. It's for 23 boats, team tournament to pay $2,600. That's pretty good. Let's talk about what we're going to do here tomorrow. Tomorrow on Sunday, it's a 13-inch 5-fish limit. Mouth closed. We will swing the tail, but we will not concuss it. We will swing it, but we will not cuss it. Yeah, it'll be is there anybody in here fishing by themselves? Kathy is. Okay, so it's still going to be a 5 fish per boat, whether you're fishing by yourself or not. So I knew there was at least one. I didn't know how many for sure. That's right. The out of bounds or off limits areas will be any marina that's marked no fishing. If it's marked no fishing, and I'm going to let Tim come up and explain a little bit more about some off limit stuff, but if it's marked no fishing, don't go in there. Don't fish it. Other than that, if it doesn't say no fishing, don't fish it. If you want to fish in there, go ahead. You can. Towpath area has some sensitive areas. They're also asking in the Towpath area, and I'll let Tevye, you want to come up and explain a little bit about that?
That letter basically says it pretty good. So.
Okay, well, I only have one copy of it, so if you have a 16-foot or longer boat, you must have a throwable cushion. Okay? Again, there's some areas that are marked no personal watercraft. That doesn't mean that you can't go in there. It just means no jet skis. Okay, you can go in there and fish it. If it says no boats, you can't go in there. Okay, so be careful with that.
They're marked with a triangular diamond on the white buoy, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's a diamond. It's a diamond and it has like a cross between it. That means
It's
it's
like
closed to
almost a
all
skull
watercraft.
crossbone looking thing.
Yeah.
In the diamond, yes.
Or it's a cross.
No.
No watercraft.
PWC, but if it's no watercraft, like he's saying, that means no boats, no logs, no tubes, nothing.
Okay. We're going to get on the water first thing in the morning. We're going to launch on the left side.
We can't launch on the right and come around?
No, we need you to come out on the left side as you're coming in, main, down the center aisle, come off, go over to the left side, to the south ramp. We're going to launch there, and we're going to come back in there. We'll have a check-in boat out here where we're launching from tomorrow. I'll start you guys, and there'll be a check-in boat right there. Please check in. We don't want you guys, we don't want to be missing boat number 32. You're in the restaurant having dinner, we're out looking for you. Please check in. If you come in before the check-in boat is there, come to the trailer and tell us you're in for the day. Okay? Whether you've got fish or not, come check in. We need to know that you're in off the water. 3 o'clock weigh-in time tomorrow. Let's say 1 o'clock on Sunday. Okay. We're trying to get you guys as much spot fishing time as we can, but yet get you out of here so you can go home. The guy that's staying in the boat, come out of the boat, hand his fish over to the weighmaster and the guy in the truck, drive away and go park. That'll keep it from backing up and we can move fast. Okay? We don't want that. We want to get you guys in and out of here as fast as we can.
We can't park and just walk them over?
No.
Okay.
No. Please don't do that.
All right, fine.
Don't do that. It's just going to jam us up more. Okay? Just drive by. Whoever's driving the truck, let the guy in the boat out. He'll bring the fish up and go park the truck. Okay? We'll get our bags right there. We're going to have people out there trying to direct the traffic and we're going to have any bags, just the way we did at Diamond Valley for those of you that were there at the Cape Rock Den. Yeah, we ran 137 people, 137 boats in an hour and 10 minutes, I think is what it was. We weighed in 137 boats. We can do this. We may need you, and we don't have enough staff help to do this. We may need you to run your fish down to the release boat, which is going to be parked right behind your trailer. So if we have enough staff, we'll do it. If not, we may ask you to run it down there. Or if we get in between where we're jammed up, we may ask you to run the fish over to the release boat. Okay? I will be out at the buoy markers to let you guys go. I'll call your numbers. The other thing is we will when you pull in to launch your boat, we'll inspect your boat right then, and we'll initial your card. Make sure you get your card initialed. Okay? Make sure you get your card initialed.
John, are we going out in the order, the number we got?
No, we're going to draw a number here, and that will go whatever number. If we draw boat number 14, 14 will be first. 15, 16, and 17 on that way, and then on Sunday we'll reverse it. Okay, so the first boat out Saturday will be the last boat out on Sunday. 7:47.
Oh my God.
7:47. The official time.
I didn't have to do anything.
All right, these guys aren't here. The anglers of the year for the Inland Empire, Lake Paris region was David Amina and Pat Kennery. That was actually a pretty tight race. Too tight. Anglers of the year. Here's a couple of guys that I got to know them here for last couple of years. Pretty good guys. Kind of enjoy hanging out with them. Anglers of the Year for the Southwest region, Jim Fermento and Eric Wong. Come on up, guys. You guys also get, next year, you get to be first boat out, and you'll get 3 paid entry each. So you get, for the team, if you guys stick as a team, you get 6 free entries for next season. Good job, guys.
I heard that was good.
Well, I really want to thank National Bass. This year is actually our first year of fishing National Bass, and we heard a lot about it last year. It was everything that everyone talked about. We had a lot more people fishing it this year in the Southwest region, and I know there's going to be a lot more next year as well. A lot of guys talking about it, and I know they're going to come on board. So we look forward to next year. It's going to be terrific. I actually want to thank my sponsors, Bass World West and Marine Triton Boats. I'm sure Jim wants to thank this as well. And thanks to all the guys in the Southwest. They're terrific anglers. They're really good sticks as well. And look forward to fishing together.
Thanks for the jig buddy catch today.
I'd like to thank John and his staff. They did a great job. I've been around a long time, done a lot of these tournaments over the years, and they're right there. They're doing a great job, and I really hope that we see more people as here we are this coming season. And I'd like to thank my partner, who did a great job, and we really were never fishing together before. Had a great season. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank all you guys. Had a great time.
You guys got some preferred plastics too. All right. San Diego region. They're not here either, are they?
No, they're not.
Okay, that's too bad. I'd like to congratulate this kid myself. They went all the way. Chuck Harney and Mike Long. They did a great job. I'll tell you what, we did not know who the anglers of the year were going to be until the last tournament, the last boat weighing in. These guys, it is literally 1 point and 1 point. I think it was there's just like 2 points difference with these guys. The anglers of the year for the Piru region, Jeff Brewer and Willie Waller. Stay over here and we'll give you the microphones over here. Good job, guys. Yeah, right here. Good job. Speak up.
Face the crowd.
I'd like to thank my partner. Pretty much, I didn't really have the money to come to any of these tournaments due to some financial problems and having to change a job. So he covered me all the way and did what I had to do. Yeah, so I'd like to thank National Bass, Max the Line.
Come on, Willie. Willie hasn't said anything all year long. I've tried to get him on the microphone. We're going to make you do it now.
I would like to thank my wife for
all he has to say.
Keep on, Willie.
Oh, good.
Oh, Willie, give it up.
and I would like to say
Microphone, Willie.
Microphone up there.
You made that thing talk.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm going to pay for that next year. He's going to get me, I know he is. All right, the last one. Anglers of the Year, this was a tight race too. Anglers of the Year for the Puddingstone Knights. And we get to call them all year. We had a little contest to figure out what we're going to call them. So anytime you guys see these guys on the water, their official title now is the Pudwhackers. Anglers of the Year for Puddingstone is Pete Marino and Guy Williams. Come on up, guys.
First of all, I want to thank my wife for letting me travel around these lakes and be gone as many weekends. And I want to thank my little girl for coming to Puddingstone all year with me. And also want to thank my sponsors, Bass for West, Rogue Rods. And last, also I want to thank Pete for catching many big fish this year. Not only in Puddingstone, but he's had a real good year with big fish. I also want to thank National Bass, Steve Morvick and his crew. They did a great job. Also want to thank basically the whole entire staff, whoever works for National Bass, for helping these guys out that own it. They really appreciate your work, and so thanks.
All right, well, I wrote something because I know I've been nervous all day. If you guys know me, then you know I'm a nervous wreck. First and foremost, I want to start by thanking National Bass, the Barones, and Peterson. National Bass has come a long way in the last 2 years, and they're quickly developing into one of the classiest organizations around. I mean, I can't think of any organization that we have tournaments that are so fun. So I want to have everybody give a big round of applause to National Bass. Next, I want to thank Steve Morvick and his crew. You guys always put on awesome tournaments for our Steve. Oh, there you go. And his wife Kendra, she makes the best candy in town. I want to thank Guy for being my partner. We get along great on the water. Just give me a second. Okay. We get along great, and we're completely intense on the water. I think that makes a big difference with this. Stop it. Okay, I want to thank my sponsors, Bass for West, Rogue Rods, GG Baits, Suicide Jigs, I lost my place, Maxima Line, Hot Sauce, and I Surrender Eyewear. I also want to thank my family. For letting us stay with them every time this happens. Okay. I also want to thank my girlfriend Carissa for all the support she's given. She's been there when I've come home from tournaments and said, I'm going to quit this goddamn sport. And she's talked me up and made me feel better. And she's been there during the times where I went home and Aaron Martins couldn't touch me. That's how big my head would be. And she brought me back down to earth. Yeah, without her, I'd be nowhere. She's a lot of fun. She's married.
Hey, look what I found out in the parking lot, dude.
I wish you guys could have seen the expression on her face. It wasn't a big. Did she say yes? Did you say? You should have seen the expression on her face. She said yes.
It was going to ruin my tournament if she said no.
Congratulations, guys. Carissa, if you haven't figured it out yet, it's the stage. You're set up. Good job, bud. All right, here's your, don't forget your trophy. Yeah, in more ways than one. Good job. All right. I don't know, there's no way to follow that up. So we're just going to draw numbers. Robert. Again, all the anglers of the year get 6 free paid entries for next year, and they get to be the first boat out all year long. So here we go. Boat number, first boat out. Boat number 35. Okay, boat number 35. All right, boat number 35, first boat out. Boat number 34 is the last boat out. We'll reverse it on Sunday. Okay, we'll give you just a couple minutes and we'll give you your flight numbers, and then we'll get out of here. Not bad. Bad.
Billy Black was sitting back in his shack, Stooges on TV and a bottle of Jack. Wondering where it all went bad for Billy Black. Too many times he might have lost his cool. Lessons talking out of school. Too many promises he can't take back. Billy Black. Well, Jenny Sue, she was a dancing queen. Her eyes were blue and her legs were mean. She danced for rent, but she still had her dreams. Jenny Sue. Too many times she let me lead her astray. Everything hinged on what they had to say. She closed her eyes and let the music take her away. Might seem like losers, but they don't give up. Sometimes in life you need a little love. Need a little love. Need a little love. We all need a little bit of love. Well, Billy Black went to a bar on Skid Row. Jenny Sue was dancing, putting on a show. His heart was thumping as he watched her go, go, go. When the show was over, she went back to the dressing room. Billy Black came knocking, looked for Jenny Sue. The door was open and the moon was full, and that was that.
All right, total weight. Do we have a new leader?
What is that? Look at the size of that thing.
Big one in there?
I don't know, Jim, that looks pretty.
You're gonna have to take their big fish for because there's gonna be some ties.
Big fish.
Big fish. One.
Here, let this gentleman hold them up.
There you go.
There it is.
That's what we want.
Oh, a nice smallie. So number 43, how many fish? 5 fish. How much weight do you got? How much weight? 9 pounds. 9 pounds? That's all right. That's a good first day. Okay, big fish. Big fish. 328. 3.28. Go away. 1182, new leader. 7 or 8 pounds. That's all right. That's all right for day one.
Big fish.
Big fish.
What's your boat number?
38. 262.
Hold that. Hold it by the mouth. Tight.
What's that?
Is this yours?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh my God, that's great.
You mean you haven't been arrested
Whoa.
yet? Oh, yeah.
Got it tight?
Look at here. Now don't smile. Come on, don't smile.
Don't do that.
No, come on. You're a picture person. Big fish, nice fish. There's got to be a new big fish, right? Big fish. 427. Good fish.
My little girl, yes.
1349, new leader. Come over here and pick up your weight slip. Start. Big fish. 258.
He's here somewhere. Both right there.
Just about time I hear you sing the micros out. You know, those are the first largemouth that we've really seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one hit him every time.
Low down fish.
You got it in the bag? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Total weight.
If you had a time here.
1187. Grab your weight slip over here. Come on out, Brad. There we go. Now we're talking with some big fish. I mean, you got 3 fish, but there's the big one. You're gonna hold that one up. Make sure the fish are in there. I'll take his picture for him. Just put your hand over your face. Yeah, when Lenny comes back, we'll get a picture of you. We don't want to cheat Lenny out of the picture. That's right. That's good right there. What's your boat number? 18. How many fish? 5 fish. Boat 18. 5 fish.
Ready, guys?
What's your boat number? Boat 26. 2 fish. 1 dead. That's Pyru. Total weight. Looks like a decent bag. 10-14. 10-14.
Not yet. Come on up. Come on up. Right there. Stop.
Okay, big fish. 202. 202. Total weight. 217 is your weight right there.
Their transit.
What's that?
Swing your bow around towards their transit.
No, it's not bad. Super hard though with these boat legs. You can't get it to walk, like you want. Seems like the boat legs encourage them a little bit because it stops walking and they'll run straight and they just don't turn off.
Why should people fish national bass? One of the things that we're trying to do is make sure that everybody has a good time and has fun. We want to make sure we have the best payouts on the West Coast. I've been a fish tournament fisherman since 1980. I've been fishing bass tournaments for a long time, and the most irritating thing to me was some things that take forever. Weigh in and rewards ceremony. So what we try to do is try to get the guys out, get them away, so get them home. I've been fishing they've been on the water all day long. It makes them tough and they're tired. So try to get them going, try to get them home. We got some pretty good stuff coming up. I was really happy that Cal Tatum decided to join us and be part of our group. Start the NBW newspaper, and that was actually got to see the first edition the other day, and it's great. I'm really happy with that, and I think everybody's going to be impressed. We're going to do several special events this coming season. We're going to try to shake things up a little bit. Everybody, I think, is a little bit tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. So we're going to try to change things up. We're going to try to add some different things to the website. We're going to change kind of a few of the things that we do and how we do some of the things to try to do some different formats. We've got I've been working on a format that's kind of interesting one that will be a single elimination event where we get down to 2 boats at the end of this thing, and these guys are fishing for all the marbles at the end of that, and it should be pretty a lot of fun. We're here at the Havasu Classic, and everybody has just come up to me and said they're just having a great time, and that's the whole point. We're trying to have fun with the tournaments more so than kind of take some of the pressure off, so you're not you're not out there, got all the pressure on you all the time when you're out there fishing. Fishing's supposed to be fun. Tournament fishing is supposed to be fun. I've enjoyed tournament fishing for a long time, and I don't know why everybody puts so much pressure on it. So we're trying to take some of that off. Try to make things where people can enjoy themselves a little more. Try to make the schedules a little easier. Mix it up some though. We have the San Diego region is Mike and Lynn Peterson. Mike and Lynn Peterson are running that. And this year we picked up as a sponsor, A Marine has picked up the Diamond Valley and the San Diego region, and they're making it 100% payback. I got to run one of the Diamond Valley tournaments last weekend. We only had 23 boats at this event, but we had $2,655 paid out for first place, just for first place. So it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of money to be made as well. So the Diamond Valley region, Sonia Fanning is going to be the director for the Diamond Valley region, and that one is 100% payback also. Looks like we're going to have somewhere in the 40 to 50 boat range at Diamond Valley this season. That ought to be a really good region. Inland Empire, Steve and Kendra Morvik are running that region, and they're a lot of fun. They're great people. We need more boats in that region. But we need to come out and support those guys. And I'll be fishing just about every one of those. I'll be out there on that one. I'll be out at the Diamond Valley region fishing all those. Then I'm running the Southwest region, which is Castaic and Cachuma, Casitas. We're looking at probably the 50 to 60 boat range there. And we'll throw barbecues in every once in a while. We kind of mix it up. We generally will have coffee and donuts in the first thing in the morning for everybody. Looking forward to the Delta region with Alton and Linda Forth running that. There sure seems to be an awful lot of interest in that region. There are a lot of phone calls. I was talking to Gary Estes the other day at Extreme Angler up there in Oakley, and he was talking about how many people are just coming in and just can't wait to get that region started. We will throw in a Travelers region this year, which will be pretty interesting. You're going to have to fish two tournaments in each region to qualify for the Travelers. So, and if you can qualify through the Travelers, you'll be able to qualify for the Havasu Classic, which we have up here every year. Hopefully we'll give away some more good stuff this year, so this coming season. Really like to have you guys come out and join us. We're going to have a lot of fun this year. Come out and just, you guys can teach me how to fish. We can learn from each other and just have a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing a whole bunch of you guys out there helping me catch some fish and get some fish in the live well, get a bunch of good pictures for the newspaper, for the internet, for our website, and just have some good times.
Come on on.
Try.
Well, I could put a couple little ones together. Maybe.
Well, you know, we've got some Pro Sulfate glue.
Super glue.
Exactly.
Pro Sulfate.
11.5 pounds, you think? You hope? All right, National Bass West, and we're hoping to grow with them. We've watched California, and we've seen that's the most exciting circuit there. And we're excited to be a part of it. So it looks like it's nothing but up from here, huh? That's the only way we can go, bud. Okay, what was your boat number? 36. 36, you have 5 fish. Good fish.
Yep, I'm ready. Take you another one for you too. Right here, right here.
Okay, looks like a good sag, looks like it's a good weight.
Ready?
All right, big fish. Okay, here's the total weight. 1805. Larry Reed probably didn't catch any fish.
All right. Big smile, guys.
All right, first big fish. 5.50 pounds. Brad Sarkowski and Lenny Sikta, where are you guys? We get $430. Good job. Fifth place with 18.98 pounds, Eric Wong, Jim Fermento.
Good job.
There you go, guys. Here you got to talk now.
Basically, we just rebounded today. We had a tough day yesterday as far as getting the size or weight. We dumped some fish. I'm sure everybody has that story. It cost us, but we just regrouped last night. Eric was a lot more confident than I. He really kind of picked me up because I was bumming. But we went back to old school tactics, just basically worming. And we fished between Bill Williams and Black Meadow, and we just were patiently moving along and fishing outside stuff. And these fish came in about 10 to 15 feet of water, and we probably went through 8 or 9 fish today that were good ones. Of course, we dumped a couple more and cost us, but that's life. I just want to thank National Bass and my partner. Great tournament.
Hey guys, you guys get a couple of rods from Phoenix rods also.
Give one smile.
Fourth place with 19.05 pounds, Mr. Pennington and Mr. DeMayo. Good job, guys. You also get a couple of rods from Phoenix Rods. What? Is that right? Hang on. There you go. Double rod. Now you got to talk.
Had a tough day yesterday. We went, thought we had some big fish going. That didn't work out, and scrambled to get what we had yesterday, like 6 something, and then went back to the fish we found yesterday to sport a certain area over here in the Indian Reservation, about 15, 20 foot, and just found them in grass, and they're schooled up in there and sport an area back and forth. But so they had a better day today. Yeah, trying. And a couple topwater fish.
All right, third place, 21.19 pounds, total of $1,092, Emil and Tara Orlando. Good job, good job. You guys were late yesterday. Come on up and tell us what happened.
You know, my daughter is just the most perfect backseat fisherman or fisherwoman that you could ever have. Never says anything, just sticks fish. She whooped all of us yesterday, and I love fishing with her. I love her. And today we scrapped. We got 4 fish. We needed 1 more to take this thing. We didn't get it, but it was fun. We did everything we could. I love you. Good job.
Go ahead, talk. Come on.
No, I know, you got
to talk, yeah. Good job. Good job. All right. Second place. Yeah, this was close. It was really close. With 21.75 pounds. Total of $1,397. Bob Lindgren and Jerry Mayhew. You guys almost did it. You were right there, guys. Trophies. You gotta talk. Part of the deal.
First of all, I'd like to thank National Bass for putting on a great tournament organization this whole year. We had a great time. I'm sure you're going to get a lot better in the future and grow immensely. We had a tough day yesterday, 770, and so today we went out and had fun, and we were glad the wind blew and found a jerkbait, crankbait bite, and stuck with it all day and rounded up 1 Cinco fish. That was about it. We caught a zillion stripers too. So it's been a really good time. I'd like to thank Bass World West and National Bass again.
This is what we've been waiting for. Everybody's been fishing all year long for. These guys have been fishing the Southwest region, and I'm really glad to give them this my region. Congratulations, guys. 22.32 pounds. You got first in the top 5 for $246. First in the top 3 for $390. Flight 3 for $280. Top Gun for $720. Super Top Gun for $1,320. Cash winning of $2,956. Grand total with the boat, $21,956. Mr. Hugo and Mr. McNeely, come on up. Good job, guys. Here's your money. Here's your trophies. And we're going to walk over there and get some pictures with your boat. And you guys need to stop first. You need to tell us what you did.
Well, this is our first time we've ever fished here. We just got to thank the good Lord for this one. We went upriver. We've been practicing 2 days, and we were catching scattered fish. And we drove in that backwater. We found us a spot. We didn't have a boat around us for 2 days, which was kind of a luxury. The water was just a big clear pocket, about, I'd say 30, 40 acres, and we just kept doing circles in there, throwing frogs and flukes. Got one on a spinnerbait yesterday, but we lost 3 good keepers, about 2 pounds a day. We thought it was going to cost us, but luckily chips fell in our favor. Thank you, Skeeter Boats and National Bass. You guys do a great job. I'd like to thank my partner too. This is his first tournament. In the past 3 tournaments, we got a first, a second, and a first. And this guy's just been good all year.
He's not good at time. He's shy. He just catches fish, right? I want to thank everybody for coming out. Mark, you want to come on up, talk a little bit before we go? Talk about how skaters going to come out here, hit the West Coast a little harder, pay a little more attention to us on the West Coast, where after all we are probably the largest market in the country, pretty close. We got a bunch of good fishermen, got quality people out here. So Mark, there you go.
Thanks a lot. The first thing I want to talk about though is this is a new job for me, being the Western Skeeter rep. And I thought it would be a lot of fun, but all of a sudden I found myself at a tournament standing on the bank watching. And now I find myself at the end of the day giving a boat to someone else. So I wonder about this job. I think you guys have the right job as a fisherman. And y'all did a great job today. And Skeeter's really excited about National Bass West. And keep supporting it, tell your friends about it. And I promise you it's going to grow and get better each year. So we're really excited about what John's done and everyone. And thanks for your support. You guys did it. It probably was okay that I didn't fish today because you guys did some good fishing. I could have done better. So.
Thanks, Mark.
You should probably fish it because I think it's becoming one of the better tournament circuits. It's run well, have a good time out here. I've enjoyed it. It's my first year on it.
One reason is because the payout, first and foremost. I mean, the payout's great. It surpasses most of the other clubs. Not a lot of clubs where you get 20 boats or 24 boats, the first place team usually cash a check for $2,500, $3,000. Another reason would probably be it's a pretty classy organization. They've developed into a really classy organization. They're very angler friendly. If you have a question, John's always there to answer it. He's willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen.
They're very available to the anglers, and like other guys were saying, that they absolutely listen to the anglers and they act on what they feel is right, and they actually take care of asking us exactly what our needs are, and then they fulfill the needs of us. So they're very angler friendly. You don't get that in most organizations.
Because lots of great competition,
great paybacks, and National Bass West runs a really good show, tight ship. Lots of good guys, great personnel, everybody's good.
I've been fishing about 30 years, and I've done all the circuits from Western Bass in its early days, right on through. I took a little break, but I've tagged them all, and I'd tell anybody, and I'd recommend anybody, fish National Bass West. It's a great circuit, great people, a lot of fun, good stiff competition, excellent paybacks.
You should fish National Bass because it has a great payout, and it's really for the anglers, and that's their main focus. It's a great event, they're well run, and a lot of fun for the anglers and their families.
I believe that anglers should be fishing National Bass because payouts are some of the best in the West that I've seen, and they have a well-run tournament organization, and they really listen to the anglers a lot. And if they weren't listening to the anglers' input, then I wouldn't be fishing it. And I like fishing the night tournament.